13, with the star of Paramount Pictures, Alan Ladd, as Dan Holliday.
Box 13, care of Star Times. I'm a betting agent in my state where betting agents are legal. I'm one of the many who are being taken for plenty. I think there's something haywire, but none of us have been able to figure it out. Now, since you'd be a stranger here, we figure you'd have a better than even chance of
nosing around and finding out how we're getting clipped. If you do, we'll pay. If you don't, maybe you'll have yourself an adventure anyway. My name is Bert Hendricks. Look me up at 6729 Sierra Way. Enclosed is enough money to take care of immediate expenses. Have a look, huh? Yeah, I had a look all right. Right into the muzzle of a nasty .25 automatic.
Now back to Box 13 and Dan Holliday's newest adventure, Much Too Lucky.
Are you going to be gone long, Mr. Holliday?
Well, I don't know, Susie. That all depends.
On what?
On what happens.
Oh, what could happen?
Where I'm concerned, anything.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I get worried about you, Mr. Holliday.
Sometimes?
Most times. It's just like a nomination.
Oh? What am I running for?
Huh?
Nothing. I just had a premonition.
What's that?
What you didn't have.
I don't get it.
Well, you work on it until I get back, Susie. I'm off to the races. The plane trip was quick and pleasant. And 8 hours after I said goodbye to Susie, I was talking with Bert Hendricks, a big, nice-looking fella, but with a worried look on his face. After we had introduced ourselves, Hendricks let me know what was putting the wrinkles between his eyes.
Oh, it's got us roped and tied like a Christmas package, Dan.
Huh? How much are you losing?
Plenty. Runs into 4 or 5 figures every week.
Maybe somebody's being lucky.
To be that lucky, a guy'd have to be born with a silver horseshoe in his mouth. Look, yesterday I paid off on a long shot at 40 to 1. The clip ran to the tune of 20,000.
And that, as they say in books, is sugar with a capital S.
It'd buy a lot of coffee. Anyway, we figure we're getting it the wrong way. Clip, bamboozled.
Well, why don't you go to the police?
With what? Troubles? That's not the answer.
Have you tried to find out?
Are you kidding? We ran ourselves into a lather trying to catch the angle. No dice. Dan, somebody in this town's plenty smart. Smart enough to know our boys.
And that brings me in.
That's right. You're a stranger. They won't take a second look at you. I caught your ad in the Star Times and played the bet. Well, here you are.
With nothing to do.
How much do you want?
Well, believe it or not, Bert, I do this for nothing.
Yeah, I heard you say that before, but I don't get your dodge.
My what?
Your gimmage, dodge, racket, angle.
Oh. Well, I figure if the plot's good enough, I can use it in a story.
Okay, but no dough?
I'll tell you what, Bert. If I figure this, will you turn over what you'd give me to any charity I name?
Here's a blank check. Fill in the amount, I'll sign it. But try to catch the capers that are putting the shellac on us.
With nothing to start on, I've got a job.
They're smart, plenty smart. What they win is over and beyond the run of luck or chance.
Any ideas?
Yeah? One.
Oh, what's that?
They got a guy with a crystal ball.
That the best you can do?
Come on in the wire room with me. See if we can catch anything.
Oh, up front?
This way.
And we're getting ready now for the third race of the day.
We've got a radio back here, broadcasting direct from the track. Comes over a local station.
Oh, and where are the bets placed?
Right here, or by phone.
I see. And you take bets up until the time the horses are at the post.
That's right. But once the race starts, no more bets. Listen to the race.
Now he's in place. We're ready. And they're off.
Hiya, Bert.
Hi, Billy. How's it going?
Somebody called up and got a century on party line.
Oh, the 20 to 1 shot?
That's right. Oh, Billy, this is a friend of mine, Dan Holliday.
Hiya.
Hello, Billy.
Party line wins, Bert. It's the fourth long shot this week that's paid off.
Yeah, I know.
And each one was bet on. Is that it?
But heavy.
I still say there's one of them guys that's doing it by telepathy.
Listen.
At the half that's mine, owned by half a length over Cantilever. Rocket is third and falling back with Old Joe. As party line still swings wide and moves up on the outside. Coming into the turn now with mine owned by a head over Cantilever and moving up fast on the outside is party line in third.
There he comes.
Who made that bet on party line?
Mike took the call.
Okay. Get me to the name of the guy who made the bet.
Sure. Right away.
Listen to that.
Party line. It's It's mine own by a half over party line, and it's a driving finish with mine own in front by a nose. Party line getting up the whip and moving up, and across the finish. It's party line by a head over mine own.
Oh, 20 to 1.
And $100 at 20 to 1.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Come on. Let's go back to my office. Oh, Dan, I don't get it. How can they pick long shots like that?
Is it only long shots?
No, not always. Sometimes it's the favorite, but it's always a winner. And I say no guy can pick a winner every race, especially every long shot. Come in.
Want to know who placed that 100 on party line, Bert?
Yeah.
Here's the tab.
Oh, her again.
She's awful lucky.
Yeah, too lucky.
Who is it?
Name's Vaughn. Terry Vaughn. Singer at one of the clubs here.
She's done this before, huh?
Yeah, she's done it before. 20 grand today, 5 last week. Why doesn't she retire and leave here?
Well, she can.
Look, Dan, we've got this betting narrowed down to about 20 people.
20?
Yeah. The most consistent winners. They never lose.
Oh, a ring, is that it?
That's right. But not one of them is ever at the track.
You mean they just don't go?
That's right, never.
I don't get it.
Neither do we.
Oh, Billy,
Yeah?
this call from Terry Vaughn came in just before the horses were at the post, huh?
Sure. We take bets up to the break.
What are you thinking about, Dan?
I was just wondering if there was any way of getting advance information on a race.
You kidding? Not a chance. This is a business with us. Legitimate. On the level. We know every angle and dodge. There's no way anyone could know before the race that a long shot like Party Line was going to nose across first.
You've got yourself a problem.
All right. How about taking a slice of it, Dan? What I said about that blank check still goes.
Okay, you've got yourself a boy.
Good.
I don't know where I'll start, but as they say in books, everything has a beginning. So, why not start with Terry Vaughn? Waiter. Oh, waiter.
Oh, yes, sir?
I wonder if you'd deliver this note for me.
Certainly, sir. Where to?
Miss Terry Vaughn.
I'll see about it, sir.
Will this make you see any better?
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Oh, and tell Miss Vaughn I'm a journalist.
Newspaper man?
Yes, I guess that's it. You see, I'd like an interview.
Well, I'll see what I can do, sir. I'll do my very best.
I waited. I didn't know what Miss Terry Vaughn could tell me or wouldn't tell. There was a chance. She didn't know me, so she wouldn't be suspicious. It was 10 minutes later that the waiter came back to my table.
Miss Vaughn will see you, Mr. Holliday.
Oh? How did you know my name?
It was on the card you sent with the note.
Simple, isn't it, Dr. Watson?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, never mind. Now, where's Miss Vaughn?
Oh, she'll be here in a moment.
Oh. Okay, I'll wait.
Yes, sir. Glad to have been of service.
I waited, and I'll admit the wait was worthwhile. Miss Terry Vaughn glided across the floor to my table, smiled $5,000 worth of teeth, tossed $1 million in red hair over her shoulder, and put $10 million of the rest of her in the chair across from me.
You're Mr. Holliday.
You're Miss Vaughn.
Mm-hmm. Your note said you wanted to interview me.
That's right.
Well, I'm flattered.
I imagine that's a fairly common situation with you.
What paper are you with, Mr. Holliday?
I have a connection with the Star-Times.
Oh, you're a big city boy.
I didn't know it showed.
Why do you want to interview me?
Oh, lots of reasons, Miss Vaughn.
Name one.
Well, I heard you were very lucky today.
Lucky? How?
Or do you win $20,000 every day?
What does this have to do with an interview?
Well, it's human interest stuff, Miss Vaughn. Very human and very interesting.
I see. But why pick on my lucky streak?
Because it was so lucky.
Oh, I've always been lucky.
I can understand that. Oh, how did you happen to pick Party Line today?
I like long shots.
Always?
When I feel lucky.
Do you ever lose?
Sometimes. Why?
Oh, I'm just asking.
Mr. Holliday, this is a peculiar interview.
Oh, I don't think so. Just pleasant.
What paper did you say you were with?
The Star-Times.
And what are you doing here?
Vacation.
When is it over?
Couple of weeks.
I see. Well, Mr. Holliday, as far as I'm concerned, it's over now. Have a nice time.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Please stay here.
Why?
I feel that I owe you an apology
For what?
for being so curious.
All right. We'll forget it.
Let's do. Let's forget all about $20,000, long shots, and lucky streaks.
And what shall we substitute?
Terry Vaughn. Do you mind?
I don't mind if I do, Mr. Holliday.
Well, it was a pleasant way to spend an evening. But when it was over, I was just as smart as at the beginning, which was zero. Maybe Terry Vaughn was lucky, but how lucky can you be? The next day, I met Bert Hendricks, and he had more trouble.
Well, somebody did it again today, Dan. Not quite as big as Terry's play yesterday, but enough. Enough.
One of the same 20 people you've tabbed?
Yeah, one of the 20.
If it weren't for the fact that it's those same 20 people all the time, it could be just luck.
Yeah, could be. You saw Terry last night?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I saw Terry.
And?
A very lovely girl.
I wish I had her money. It's mine. That's funny.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bert. I don't have to ask if you've watched those 20 people.
Oh, sure we have. They don't talk to anyone connected with the track. As far as I know, they don't even know anyone there.
There's got to be a gimmick.
Yeah, that's what I keep telling myself in the head.
Look, Bert, let's try to figure it out logically. You say every one of those bets is placed just before the race is run.
And that's right.
And each of those 20 people picks a winner.
Yeah. Not only with me, but with all the other agents who have the same setup I've got.
Then how could they get advance information?
They can't.
They've got to, Bert.
Dan, we've been all over that.
Yeah, maybe there's an angle you've overlooked.
Okay, name it and I'll buy it.
Is there any particular race or races they always bet?
Hmm?
What races do you lose the most heavily on?
Wait a minute. That is an angle.
You think of something?
Maybe. Wait a second. I'm going to check. I think I'm right, but I'll make sure.
Hello?
Hello, Billy. This is Bert.
Yeah?
What race is being run now?
Time for the 6th.
Do you have any big bets?
No.
Were there any of the 20 on this one?
No.
Which ones did they hit?
3rd, 4th, 5th.
That's all?
Yeah, why?
Nothing. See you later.
Well?
3rd, 4th, and 5th. That's what I thought. Never the 1st, 2nd, or the 6th, 7th, or 8th.
Always the 3rd, 4th, or 5th.
That's right. But where's the gimmick?
I don't know. But hand me the phone.
Here.
Thanks. Now, what's the phone number of the club where Terry Vaughn works?
No, I don't know. It's in the directory. But why? What's that got to do with this?
Bert, I don't know yet. But I'm going to ask the lovely Terry Vaughn if she'll go out with me tomorrow afternoon.
Afternoon? What are you getting at?
Your money. I hope. Hand me the directory.
And now back to Much Too Lucky, another Box 13 adventure with Alan Ladd as Dan Holliday.
Well, I had an idea. Not a big one, and not one that made sense yet. But I was going to play it. So the next afternoon, I met Miss Terry Vaughn for lunch. I arranged the time so we'd be together just about the same time the horses went to the post for the 3rd race. We sat in a little cafe.
I was really surprised that you called me, Dan.
Oh, why, Terry?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because you seem more interested in my luck than in me.
The two go together.
I suppose so. Do you ever play the races?
No, I never have. But there's always a first time.
That's what they all say.
Why do you ask? Got something good, as they say in the vernacular?
Oh, I never get tips.
Ah, but you win.
Occasionally.
Mm-hmm. What's your secret?
What makes you think it's a secret?
That was just a figure of speech. But let's talk about something else.
Oh, what time is it?
Oh, 2:20. Why? Thinking of leaving me so soon?
No, but I have something to do around 3.
Oh, important?
To me, yes.
I see. Well, shall we take a walk?
Yes, I'd like to.
Okay, that's it. So we walked. Terry was very charming. I was beginning to wonder about my hunch. Maybe it was luck after all. Then, a few minutes after 3...
Dan, will you excuse me for a few minutes?
Oh, your important 3 o'clock date.
That's it. I have to make a phone call.
Want me to wait?
Yes, if you want to.
Oh, I do.
I'll make it from this drugstore.
All right. I'll wait right here.
I won't be more than a few minutes.
She went into the drugstore and straight to a phone booth. I slipped inside, went to a counter. The clerk came up to me.
May I help you, sir?
Oh, yes. Let me see a pair of those binoculars, will you?
These? They're not very good, except for children, just toys.
Oh, I like to play with toys. May I see a pair?
Certainly. Here you are.
Thanks.
If you point them outside, you'll get a better idea of what they'll do.
Oh, I'm getting a good idea right here.
Excuse me, I'll be right back, sir.
Uh-huh. I watched Miss Terry Vaughn in that phone booth. The binoculars weren't very good, but I saw the numbers she dialed and remembered them. She spoke for a few seconds, hung up, dropped another coin, and dialed another number. I got that one, too. Then the clerk came back.
They work all right, sir?
Oh, they're marvelous, just marvelous. How much are they?
$2.95.
Here you are.
Shall I wrap them?
Got any kids?
Huh? I mean, why, yes.
Well, here's a present for them.
But you just bought them.
Well, you see, I like your kids. You take these.
But sir, I can't take these, or can I?
I walked back outside and got to the pavement before Terry Vaughn finished her second phone call. I was standing there when she came
Well,
out.
there we are. All set.
Make your call all right?
Yes. Now, how'd you like to see the town?
I'd love it. Come on, let's go. We spent a pleasant afternoon, but my mind wasn't on my work. I was trying to keep those phone numbers straight in my head. Then Terry had to go to the club for rehearsal. As soon as she left me, I headed for a phone booth and dialed the first number she'd called.
Hello?
Hello, Bill?
Bill? What number do you want?
Is Bill there?
There's no Bill here. I'm sorry.
You're sure there's no Bill there?
You got a wrong number, bud.
Wrong number, huh? Maybe, maybe not. I dialed the second number she'd called.
Hello?
Hello, who's this?
Hendricks. Who's that?
Hendricks. This is Holiday.
What's up?
Listen, did Terry Vaughn place a bet this afternoon?
Yeah, on the 4th.
Did she win?
She had 50 on the winner's nose.
Look, she was with me when she made the bet.
You had her make it?
No, she was in a phone booth. Was that the only bet she made?
That was enough.
How many winners did you have in that race?
6 of the other 20 people had the winner.
How about the other races?
3rd, 4th, and 5th. All winners among the 20 people.
Uh-huh.
You got the gimmick?
Maybe. But I've got to prove it. Listen, just sit tight, Bert. Don't open your mouth, don't let out a peep, and above all, don't try to see me.
But, Dan, if you know anything, please.
I don't know whether I know anything or not, but I'll find out tomorrow at the track. Later that evening, I made a purchase, a very important one. Then I called Terry Vaughn and asked her to go to the track with me the next day. It took a little persuasion, but she finally said yes. So the next afternoon, with my purchase in the pocket of my topcoat, Miss Vaughn and I went to the track. And up in the stands...
Do you know, Dan, this is the first time I've been here this season.
Oh, I thought you liked racing.
Oh, I do, but, well, being at the track makes me nervous.
Nervous? Why?
Oh, no reason at all.
Ah. Which horse do you like in this race?
Oh, I'm not going to bet.
Oh, now, with your luck?
I don't want to force it.
I see. Well, I don't blame you.
Why don't you go ahead and bet?
All right, you pick a horse for me.
Think my luck will rub off on you?
Could be. Go ahead. Pick one.
Well, let's see. How does this one sound? Bright Angel.
Bright Angel it is, in the 3rd.
It's almost post time.
Uh-huh. Well, these are good seats.
Yes, they are.
I reached into my pocket and took out the important purchase I had made the previous evening and started to unwrap it.
What's that, Dan?
Oh, I just bought this, a portable radio. I wonder if I can hear the race on it.
Don't turn that on.
But why not?
Put down that radio, Mr. Holliday. Put it down.
Why don't you want me to turn it on?
You're just a little too smart, Mr. Holliday. This is a gun in my purse. You're getting out of here. Go on.
I carry radios. You carry guns. You're well equipped.
Go on. Lead the way.
Huh? Okay. She was as cool as an Arctic winter, and she handled the gun nicely, kept it in the small of my back under her handbag. Somehow I knew she'd use it if she had to. We got to her car, and a half hour later she marched me into a room where a man sat wearing a pair of headphones. He looked up as we came in.
Hello, Terry. Who's this?
A smart boy, Tim. I'm leaving him with you.
Smart boy?
Mm-hmm. He's wise. How he got that way, I don't know. But after the 5th race cleanup, we're leaving town.
Well, it's about time. We couldn't run this racket forever.
You know, Mr. Holliday, you're lucky you didn't come along sooner.
Yes, I know. Before you made your take.
That's right. How did you figure it?
Through a .295 pair of binoculars. I saw the numbers you dialed yesterday.
Oh, you should be with us.
Let's see. That thing there is a wire recorder. You tap into the broadcast line that runs from the track to the radio station without the station's knowledge. You record the broadcast, then play it back into the broadcast line. 2 minutes after the regular airtime.
You are smart.
And those 2 minutes give you enough time to place bets on sure things. You already know the winners, but the bookmakers don't.
Correct.
But you only pull this on the middle 3 races of the card, so that latecomers and those who leave the track early won't catch wise by listening to their radios.
Right again. The broadcast is delayed 2 minutes. The race is already over before the bookmakers even think it's started. Sit down, Mr. Holliday. Watch him, Tim.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to clean up a few odds and ends. Goodbye, Mr. Holliday.
Oh, we'll see each other again.
Oh, I doubt that very much. Goodbye. And be very happy that some of my luck did rub off on you.
Smart dame, smart dame. Knows angles.
Yes, I can see that.
Yeah, we make a take here and then move on. Now, you just sit still, Bub. I got some work to do, but I can still watch you.
I watched him, too. The wire recorder was spinning. He flipped a switch, and I knew what happened. The 3rd race at the track was over, but the broadcast of it was going over the air now, 2 minutes later. Then...
There. Now we sit tight for a while.
Say, that wire recorder, I've never seen one before.
Uh-huh. Great gadgets. Yeah. Great. I make recordings of my own voice all the time.
Oh? You mean all you do is talk into that little microphone and your voice is recorded right away?
Mm-hmm. Hey, you want to say something?
Hey, you're obliging.
Oh, sure. Anything to pass the time. Gets dull in here. Go on, say something. Then we'll play it back for you. Go on.
Well, what'll I say?
Oh, anything. First thing comes to your mind.
Well, my name is Dan Holliday. I'm being held prisoner at 758 Condo Street at the point of a gun. Please help.
Oh, great. Just great. Don't you wish someone on the outside could really hear that?
Yeah, I guess I do. Now, you mean that thing will play it right back, huh?
Sure. Just got to switch from the record to playback, that's all.
He turned his back for a second, flipped a switch. I flipped a switch, too, and waited. Well, my name is Dan Holliday. I'm being held prisoner at 758 Condo Street at the point of a gun. Please help.
See? That's all there is to it.
Well. What do you know about that? Isn't science wonderful?
Yeah, sure is. Too bad you had to come along and spoil this racket, mister. But I guess we made a big enough take. And keep your hands up, mister. I can shoot and answer the phone at the same time. Yeah?
Tim, what happened?
Happened? Nothing. Why? The guy is
Listen, get out of there fast and take him with you. We'll take care of him later, but get out of there fast.
Terry! Terry!
Something wrong?
I don't know. Get up and move out. Go on.
I did. But I did something else first. We walked out of the place, a gun in my ribs. I hoped what I'd done would work. We walked up the street a piece, and then...
That's cops. All right. Duck in here. Go on. In this hallway. Now, just keep quiet and let them go past. Guess they won't find nobody there, will they?
No, I guess not. Well, what now?
Well, wait for a minute, and we go. All right. Now get in front of me and stay there. Go on.
Drop that gun.
What? Who?
Better drop it. There's a lot of cops.
Okay, don't shoot.
Dan Halliday. You all right?
Sure, Hendricks. Did you hear my broadcast?
Yeah. Your voice cut in right in the middle of the regular broadcast.
Huh? I don't get it. How'd they find us? How'd they trail us?
Oh, look on your coattail, Tim. You didn't know it, but when we left that room, I hooked the end of the wire from the recorder on your coat. You see, Tim, you were wired for sound.
Gee, that sure was a clever idea they had, Mr. Holliday.
Uh-huh.
And you were clever, too. That wire left a trail right to you and that man.
Yeah, he was wired for sound, Susie.
Uh-huh. Oh, and I'll bet you got a racy story out of it.
What, Susie?
No, don't you get it, Mr. Holliday? I made a joke. Racy story. Get it?
Yeah, I got it. Good night, Susie.
Next week, same time, through the courtesy of Paramount Pictures, Alan Ladd stars as Dan Holliday in Box 13. Box 13 is directed by Richard Sandville, with this week's original story by Robert M. Light and Mr. Sandville. Original music is composed and conducted by Rudy Schrager. Part of Susie is played by Sylvia Picker, and production is supervised by Vern Karstensen. Box 13 is a Mayfair production from Hollywood. Watch for Alan Ladd and his latest Paramount picture.
Dangerous Assignment. Transcribed starring Brian Donlevy as Steve Mitchell.
Yeah, danger is my assignment. I get sent to a lot of places I can't even pronounce. They all spell the same thing, though, trouble. But when I walk into the commissioner's office, I can't realize that this assignment's going to wind up with me trying to decide whether I'd rather get run over or shot. Morning, Commissioner. You sent for me?
Steve, I'm putting you on the trail of a young lady.
Hey, this must be my lucky day.
A very beautiful lady, I might add. Here's her picture.
This gets better as it goes along. Tell me more, Commissioner.
Her name is Antonina Aguirre. She entered the United States illegally after the war, was picked up by immigration officials a short time ago, and is now being sent back to Portugal. At the moment, she's on a boat in the mid-Atlantic, bound to Lisbon.
So I'll be there when the boat docks, huh? Why?
You're to follow her, Steve. Find out what she's up to.
What makes you think she's up to anything?
Yesterday, the immigration department made a rather puzzling discovery, Steve. They learned that the anonymous tip they had received, the one that led to the girl's arrest, had been set up by the girl herself.
Why?
We got to work on it right away and found out that she'd been seen on several occasions with a man named Louis Cortese, a man who has, from time to time, been connected with several subversive groups in this country. Get over there, Steve. Pick up Antonina Aguirre's trail when the boat docks in Lisbon and find out what this maneuver is all about. Well, that's it. You've got your assignment. Good luck.
The National Broadcasting Company is presenting Dangerous Assignment, starring Brian Donlevy in the role of Steve Mitchell, colorful two-fisted government agent. At all those places of the world where danger and intrigue walk hand in hand, there you will find Steve Mitchell on another Dangerous Assignment. Thursday evening brings a host of entertainment over this NBC radio station. There's comedy fun with the Andersons when Robert Young portrays the title role on Father Knows Best. Roy Rogers brings Western music and adventure from the Double R Bar Ranch in Paradise Valley. Ralph Edwards adds to the fun with an hilarious laugh-filled session of Truth or Consequences. And Eddie Cantor presents another edition of his show business show. Judy Canova stars in a fun-packed adventure at Cactus Junction. And the entire evening bubbles over with wonderful radio entertainment. So make it a date to hear all of these enjoyable programs every Thursday night on most NBC stations.
Sure, I've got my assignment. Get over to Portugal and meet a certain boat when it docks at Lisbon. All I have to do is keep my eye on a passenger named Antonina Aguirre and find out why she's had herself deported from the U.S. and what her tie-in is with subversive groups in this country. It's late Friday afternoon when my plane lands, and I hustle over to the docks. The boat pulls in a couple of hours later. I wait around another 15 minutes, and then I spot Antonina trotting down the gangway. Two representatives of the law meet her, and there's a brief conference. Papers are signed, and finally she's sent on her way. An hour later, she's aboard a northbound train rolling out of Lisbon. I'm in the same car, a few seats away.
Howdy, Pilgrim. Is this seat taken?
No, help yourself. Here, I'll move my coat.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Excuse me, I'll just put my bag up here on the rack and I step on your foot, neighbor? Mash your little piggies, did I? I'm sorry.
That's all right. Never use that foot anyway.
Sure does feel good to sit down, yes, sir. You am I crowding you, Pilgrim? Fat boy like me needs a lot of room, you know. Can I offer you a cigar?
Thanks, no.
Yes, sir. Always been a fat boy ever since I was knee-high to a stirrup back in Pertwee. Yeah. Only man I ever knew who was fatter. Postman in the old hometown. He lost his job on account of it.
Oh?
Oh, yes, he was a fat one. He was. On hot days, he'd perspire so much that the steam would unglue all the letters.
Oh, fine.
Yeah. My name's Jessup, Sam Jessup. I travel in silks.
Sounds real cooling.
Hey, look at that pretty little senorita over yonder. One with a pink bonnet.
Yeah, I've sort of had my eye on her, too.
You have? Well, I tell you what, Pilgrim, I'll toss you for it.
No, you go ahead.
Well, there's the coat of the traveling man, you know? You saw her first.
I'll sign a release. Go ahead. Start trolling.
That's right decent of you, neighbor. Well, here I go.
There's an empty seat next to Antonina, and Jessup plops into it. He goes into his pitch, but the girl isn't paying too much attention. Finally, it's easy to see she's getting annoyed, which is just how I figured it. I decide it's time to make my play, so I walk over to them. Pardon me, miss.
Yes?
Is this man annoying you?
Oh, now, see here, Pilgrim.
Is he, miss?
Yes, senor. He is annoying me.
In that case, Buster, you'd better be on your way.
Well, by jingles, if I don't beat all, I never...
On your feet, Pilgrim.
Well, I've been Pearl Harbor, that's what. That's the sneakiest attack I ever did.
Sure. Now move on, huh? Move.
Code of the traveling man don't mean a thing anymore. Not a thing.
Thank you, senor. It was very kind of you. Sometimes these Americans... Oh, I am sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
I have met so many very fine people in your country.
Oh, you've been to America?
Yes. I'm on my way home now. I come from Coimbra, a town to the north of here.
Got a little lonesome for the old sights and familiar faces, huh?
No, it is not that. My father has become ill. Someone should care for him. But you, senor, you have been here long?
No, seems like I just stepped off the plane somehow. I'm here on business.
So tell me about it.
Well, I'd rather talk about the United States.
You've been to California? To Hollywood?
Hollywood, sure. Very good friend of mine lives there. Good old Darrell. Darrell Schwartz. He runs the meat market on Fairfax Avenue. Sweet fella. She wants to hear more about Hollywood, so I lean back and launch into a narrative that would have the California Chamber of Commerce drooling for a week. My narrative runs down about 10 miles later, and Antonina excuses herself to check on something in the baggage car.
Well, it's my Quisling friend, huh?
Oh, hello, Jessup.
Hey, you piling up points, huh? Getting along first rate with a little filly?
Looks that way. Not sore, are you?
Oh, I'm not one to hold a grudge, Pilgrim. As a matter of fact, I'm much obliged to you. Yes, sir, I admire your technique. I'm going to try it myself sometime. Hey, I say, the little filly ain't getting off here, is she?
No, she just went back to the baggage room to, Hey, wait a minute. This isn't Coimbra we're pulling into, is it?
No, town up ahead's called Novantas.
Regular stop?
Well, not unless somebody wants off. Why?
Excuse me, Jessup. I want to check on something. I hurry through the train towards the baggage car, and when I get there, the train has grown to a stop. No sign of Antonina. I stick my head out the door and look down the tracks, and then I spot her running past the depot. I take off after her on the double. I lose sight of her as I sprint around the station platform. I'm pretty sure she's headed into town, so I do likewise. It's, well, after midnight, and the streets are deserted, all of which makes it easy for me to pick her up again. But it seems someone else has the same idea. A car up ahead suddenly sweeps around the corner. A gent jumps out and grabs Antonina.
Let me go. Please, let me go.
You heard the lady, Buster. Let's go.
Look out, senor, a knife.
I'm doing my best to make him drop the stiletto and still keep an eye on Antonina, who is now starting to back away down the street. That's why I didn't notice the guy who slips up behind me and jumps on my back. We all land in a heap on the sidewalk. I'm just getting to my feet when a size 12 foot catches me under the chin. I topple back, crash through a wooden railing, and drop into somebody's cellar.
Senor?
Oh.
Senor, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Are you all right?
I think so. Ooh, my head.
Here, let me help you. Can you sit up?
Yeah. Thanks. Well, I certainly didn't expect to see you again so soon.
I got away from them. Hid and came back.
Who were those gorillas?
The one in the car I've not seen before, but the other one I saw a few times in America. He worked for a man named Cortese.
We already know quite a bit about Louis Cortese, Antonina.
You know my name?
Yeah, mine's Steve Mitchell. Here, you better take a look at my credentials.
Oh, I see.
First of all, why did you set yourself up for deportation?
To get away from Cortese. The errands he forced me to do.
What sort of errands?
He came to see me at the office where I worked 2 months ago. He said he had known of me for some time, that I had entered the country illegally. He requested my cooperation.
And if you refused, you would tip off the immigration boys, huh?
I was frightened. I did not want to leave America, so I agreed to do what he asked.
And that was to run an errand?
Yes, he gave me an envelope. I was to deliver that envelope at 11 o'clock that night to a man who would be waiting on a street corner about 2 miles from my apartment. 2 days later, Cortese contacted me again. Another envelope, but a different street corner.
How many envelopes did you deliver?
2. The third one was stolen from me.
Stolen?
I'd never seen the man before. I was waiting at the corner one night when he jumped out of the shadows, ripped the purse out of my hands. I struggled with him, and then a passerby heard my cries and rushed up. The man got away. A few moments later, the police arrived.
I see. What did Cortese have to say about that?
Oh, he was furious. He questioned me for a long time. Wanted to know about the man who had come to my rescue, what his name was. He seemed to think the man was implicated.
What was this passerby's name? Do you remember?
Yes, Eduardo Podesta.
About these envelopes you carried, did you ever look into them?
Yes, the last one. The envelope contained several x-rays.
X-rays? X-rays of what?
Teeth.
Teeth? Are you sure?
Positive.
Oh, brother. Just when all this was beginning to make sense, some guy has to shove his choppers into the act.
Steve Mitchell will continue his dangerous assignment in just a moment. That a child may walk, that a soldier may live. That is the promise a pint of blood holds today. For gamma globulin and serum albumin are both products of a single blood donation. Gamma globulin, GG, is the medicine which prevents the crippling effects of polio, and serum albumin is the medicine used on the battlefield to sustain life in the wounded. These two miracle medicines are derivatives of our blood, but the process of extracting them is expensive. Your Red Cross has increased its budget this year to finance the project. So, parents, when you contribute to the 1953 Red Cross Fund appeal, remember the boys in Korea, the child in your own home and the child across the street, and give generously, won't you? And mothers, perhaps you can encourage others to give, that a child may walk, that a soldier may live. Answer the call. Contribute generously to the 1953 Red Cross Fund appeal. Now, back to Dangerous Assignment, and Brian Donlevy as Steve Mitchell.
Hold it.
They are coming back for us.
Look, get up the stairs, then out to their car and wait. They'll probably come down the outside stairs.
All right, but how about you?
I'll think of... Wait, here's an empty wine bottle. Go on, hurry.
Be careful, Steve. Be careful.
Yeah. Hold it, Buster. Feel my gun in your back.
See?
Blow you wide open if you try anything now. Drop your gun, quick. Kick it to one side. Okay, now call your buddy. Tell him to get down here. You heard me call him.
Rodriguez! Sí? What is it? Come down here. What is it, Jose? You told me to stay in the car.
It's a trap.
What?
You're so right.
You have no gun. It is a bottle.
Sure is. Have a drink.
Hurry, Steve, hurry.
Okay, let's go. We take a few assorted back streets out of the village, then head for Tony's hometown, Coimbra. It's morning when we arrive. She directs me to the house of her Uncle Sebastian. It's quite a layout. He's apparently the money man of the family, and he's been taking care of her sick father.
Ah, Tony, it's so good to see you.
Papa is better.
Of course, of course. He's gotten the best of care.
I do not know how to thank you.
For my own brother, I need thanks? Huh, no, Tony. I'm the one to say thanks to Senor Mitchell for getting you home to us.
Well, as long as things are pretty much in order on this end, I think I'd better be getting along.
What? No, I insist you join the family for breakfast. You have met none of them.
Thanks, but I want to talk to the authorities. Could you tell me where the police station is, Sebastian?
Of course. It's on the south side of the plaza in the center of town. Police Captain Rios in charge.
You say that Antonina actually arranged for her own deportation back here to Portugal?
That's right, Captain Rios. She figured she might as well. The outfit which was using her kept holding it over her head, and she didn't want to do any more of their dirty work for them.
Yes. But I do not understand why this envelope they give her to deliver contained dental x-rays.
You and me both, Captain. Also, I don't understand why they tried to grab her back in that village.
Well, in any event, you have delivered her safely home now. Your job is finished.
I'm afraid not, Captain Rios. I've got to find out what's behind all this. You see, we know that the gent bossing the deal is head of a recognized subversive group back in the United States. Now, my job is to find out what he's up to.
I see. What will be your next step, then?
There you've got me. They probably won't try to grab her again as long as she's with the rest of her family at her Uncle Sebastian's. Wait a minute. Maybe that's the answer.
What is?
Captain, if Tony and her uncle will cooperate, I'd like to set up a little trap.
What you suggest may endanger Tony's life.
I don't think so, Sebastian. Look, Captain Rios has arranged for an empty apartment in town. There's a garage in the basement, and he and a police sergeant are waiting in the apartment.
The plan is for you to take me there?
Yeah, real conspicuous-like, so anybody can follow us. Once inside, the police sergeant takes you down the back stairs to the basement and drives you back here. I'll leave by the front entrance and then double around the block and in the back. Rios and I'll wait in the apartment and see who turns up.
I don't know. Tony is safe here with her family. To help you in your plan, she might not be safe.
Look, Sebastian, this is our best chance of luring this outfit into the open so we can grab them, find out what's behind it, and put them out of business. Tony won't really be safe until we do.
But,
Please, Uncle Sebastian, I am willing.
Yeah, very well. You have my permission.
It's nightfall when I drive Tony to the apartment. Captain Rios and the sergeant are waiting inside in the dark. We turn on the lights, and Tony walks back and forth in front of the window a couple of times. Then the sergeant sneaks her down the back stairs. I leave by the front and double around the block to the back. Rios and I wait. Pretty soon we hear steps in the hall. Someone fumbling at the door. We jerk it open.
Mitchell, it's my sergeant.
Hey, he's been beat up. Our plan's gone cockeyed.
And they've got the girl.
We head for the police station and throw out a dragnet. Then half an hour later...
Hello, Steve.
Tony.
Are you all right?
Yes.
What happened?
When the sergeant took me to the basement, he was attacked suddenly. A man grabbed him and forced me into the car. He drove me to an alley and questioned me. Then he released me.
What?
Yes, just like that.
What did he ask you?
He wanted to know how much I had told the police. I said I had told them it was dental x-rays in the envelope I was to deliver back to the United States. And then he told me to get out of the car and drove off.
Well, Mitchell, what do you make of that? Huh?
The only thing I make of it is that I'm more in the dark than ever. At this point, it looks like the outfit I'm bucking is pretty sure of itself. I decide to put through a transatlantic phone call to the commissioner. I sure am, Commissioner. Cortez's outfit's up to something, but I don't know what. It doesn't make sense. They make Tony deliver an envelope of dental x-rays to a guy on a street corner.
Dental x-rays?
That's right. On her way, a guy tries to grab the envelope. A passerby comes to her rescue. A guy named Podesta, I think. Yeah, Eduardo Podesta. She continues on her way and delivers...
Wait a minute. This passerby. Did you say Eduardo Podesta?
Yeah. Why? The name ring a bell?
A fire alarm. A very important Italian diplomat has spent 3 weeks in this country incognito for some secret talks. He's been traveling under the name Eduardo Podesta.
Oh, brother, where is he now?
En route back to Europe. Matter of fact, his plane's due at Lisbon in less than an hour. From there, he'll continue by boat to Italy.
Commissioner, this deal just started adding up at last. I'll check with you later. How fast can I get to Lisbon, Captain Rios?
The Army can fly you there in about 40 minutes.
Good.
Sergeant, get me Colonel Menta on the telephone, please. Huh? And now, Mitchell, suppose you tell me what this is all about. Huh?
The dental x-rays were just a smokescreen. The whole deal was rigged so they could find out the name an Italian diplomat was traveling under. That way they could find out what plane he was on and grab him on the way home.
You mean They had one of their own men arranged to attack her when Podesta was in the vicinity?
Sure. He must have had a habit of taking walks at night. Their timing was perfect. He gave his name to the policeman. Tony overheard it. And later, when they questioned her, she told them the name. Now they're probably waiting in Lisbon for his plane to land. But you know something? They're going to have company. On our plane to Lisbon, we radio ahead and start the ball rolling. By the time we get there, everything's in order according to Colonel Menta, who's in charge of the arrangements.
The civilian plane carrying Podesta is landing now. He has been alerted by radio. That black sedan will pick him up at the plane, then drive into the tree-lined road at the edge of the field. You will be waiting there. You will take Podesta's place in the car. I will pick up Podesta. You and your driver will be armed. The rest is up to you.
I go over to the tree-lined road. So far, everything's just dandy. That is, until I feel a gun barrel in my back.
Stand still, Mitchell.
What? Uncle Sebastian?
Yes.
So you're the ringleader. Sure, that explains how the outfit knew that Tony was an illegal entry. You tipped them off so they could use her.
Exactly.
Some uncle.
That should be Podesta's car approaching now. Step out and flag it down. I want his briefcase. That will tell us what went on in those secret talks. Move.
Sebastian stays in the trees, his gun pointed at me. I step out onto the road. The driver sees me and slows down. Suddenly, I motion him on.
Stop it! Keep going!
The car roars ahead. I dive across the road in front of it just in time. Sebastian's taken by surprise after it roars by. He runs out onto the road, and I meet him halfway.
Mitchell, you...
I'll take the gun. Thanks. Well, Sebastian, looks like you and your buddies just aren't going to get a peek at that little briefcase.
You fool. To throw yourself across in front of an automobile that way.
That's nothing. Back home, we've got thousands of people who can do that.
A nation of madmen.
Could be, but we call them pedestrians.
Our star, Brian Donlevy, will return in just a moment. Now that spring is officially here, more and more of us will be getting out of doors and away from our living rooms during our leisure moments. And as the call of warmer weather takes you out of doors, once again we remind you that wherever you go, there's radio. So if you find your pleasure through a day at the beach, if your outdoor living means a ride into the country, or if your enjoyment of spring weather comes from digging in your garden, remember that you can take your radio entertainment with you wherever you go. And radio offers the finest in music, drama, mystery, comedy, and up-to-the-minute news. More than 22.5 million automobiles are now equipped with car radios. For Americans everywhere know that radio entertainment is fine entertainment. And remember, too, you can read and listen to the radio at the same time. Consult your local newspaper listings for the schedules of great programs this NBC station offers, and then set your dial here, whether you're at home or away, for the finest in listening enjoyment.
Next week, the Caribbean. A race that turns into a dead heat.
And that will be Steve Mitchell's dangerous assignment next week. Featured in tonight's cast were Bill Conrad, Virginia Gregg, Harry Bartell, Tony Barrett, Ralph Moody, John Storm speaking. Dangerous Assignment, starring Brian Donlevy as Steve Mitchell with Herb Butterfield as the commissioner, is written by Bob Reif and Adrian Jondeau and is directed by Bill Karn. Be with us again next week at this time when Brian Donlevy, starring in the role of Steve Mitchell, will embark on another transcribed Dangerous Assignment. Each weekday, hear One Man's Family on NBC.
New wonderful Old Dutch Cleanser, the only cleanser made with activated seismotite, invites you to stand by for Nick Carter, Master Detective. Today's Nick Carter adventure starring Lon Clark, The Case of the Vanishing Weapon.
I, Dorothy, take thee, Wayne, to my lawful wedded husband, to love, honor, and cherish. Wayne, darling, please, let's move back from the edge. High places always frighten me, and... Wayne, no! Don't, Wayne! Don't!
I, Emily, take thee, Wayne, to my lawful wedded husband, to love, honor, and...
Don't keep swimming away from me, Wayne. Help me. You know I can't swim. Please.
Now, Nick Carter and the case of the vanishing weapon, brought to you by new, wonderful Old Dutch Cleanser. It's 4:20 in the afternoon of an extremely warm day. Driving back to the city, Nick and Patsy meet a car rushing toward them at top speed on the left side of the road.
Get over, you idiot!
Nick, it's a woman. She's going to hit us. Oh, Nick, she ran right into us.
Couldn't get out of her way because of that fence. But at least we avoided a head-on collision. She only struck the back end of the car.
I wonder if she's hurt.
Come on, let's see.
Yeah. Oh, Nick, she caromed off your car right smack into that tree.
Must have been ill. I saw her just before we crashed, slumped over the wheel.
There she is. Oh, Nick, she was thrown through the windshield.
Yeah, she's in pretty bad shape. Seems to be conscious, though.
I can't die.
Can you hear me?
I can't. You're not going to die. You're going to be all right.
He'll marry again. He'll kill his next wife, too.
What did you say?
For the insurance. I know. I found out too late. I can't die. If I do, he'll do it again. He'll marry again.
Oh, please, don't think about it now.
She's dead.
Oh. Nick, she wasn't delirious. She knew what she was saying. Do you think her husband really killed her?
I don't know, Patsy. But I'm going to make it my business to find out.
In just a moment, we'll return to the case of the vanishing weapon. Today's adventure with Nick Carter. Yours, a thrilling new cleaning discovery. Yes, to give you faster, easier cleaning than any other cleanser, we've activated Seismotite in Old Dutch Cleanser. When there's a sink to clean, a touch of Old Dutch Cleanser works dazzling magic. Just see new sudsing Old Dutch Cleanser go to work. It dissolves grease on contact. Quickly, easily, its sudsing action sweeps away dirt and stains. Snowy white Old Dutch Cleanser cleans fast, safe, sure. Leaves no gritty sediment. Rinses away completely. Doesn't clog drains. Get 2 cans of Old Dutch Cleanser. 1 for the kitchen, 1 for the bathroom. Old Dutch Cleanser, the only cleanser made with activated Seismotite. Now, back to the case of the vanishing weapon. Today's adventure with Nick Carter, brought to you by new, wonderful Old Dutch Cleanser. It is a short time later. Nick and Patsy are talking with the chief of police of Elm City, the town the dead woman lived in.
Well, that's the story, Chief. I've given you her exact words.
Oh, I've known Kay Bolton since she was a little girl.
Well, do you know her husband, too?
Sure. He came here from out west someplace, I understand.
They've been married long?
Well, about a year, I guess.
I see.
Kay was a widow with a good farm, a little money in the bank. I guess Bolton knowed a good thing when he seen it, and he just swept her right off her feet.
What did her family think about it?
She don't have no family except a brother, and he was away at the time. You see, he builds bridges.
I see. Hey, Chief, did you notice that the windows in Mrs. Bolton's car were all shut up tight? A day like this, it must have been sweltering in there.
Yeah, it would be. Well, Kay had hay fever kind of bad. I heard her say many times she'd rather roast than sneeze her head off from the pollen in the air.
Yes, but that's no reason to have the heater on.
The heater?
Yeah. When I examined the wreck, I noticed that the heater was on full blast.
Nick, you said she was slumped over the wheel as though she were unconscious just before the collision.
Yeah?
Maybe she passed out from the heat.
Well, now, that don't make sense, Miss Bowen. If it was that bad, seems like even Kay'd stop and cool off. Hay fever, no.
I'd think she would. But suppose she were unconscious from carbon monoxide fumes or something.
Huh? You mean Bolton might have done something to the exhaust pipe so them fumes go inside?
Maybe.
But she wasn't unconscious when you got to her.
No. But the shock of the wreck could have snapped her out of it.
Well...
Look, Chief, suppose we don't say anything about our suspicions until after we talk to her husband.
Yeah. Yeah, and let him think he's put it over on us, huh? And I'll have the autopsy performed as soon as we get back to town.
Yeah, but you'll need the husband's permission, won't you? And he'll never give it if he's guilty.
You got something there, Miss Bowen.
Well, nevertheless, let's try it anyway. Maybe we can learn something from his reaction when we suggest that autopsy.
An autopsy, nothing doing. Kay suffered enough already.
Just a minute, Bolton. Kay was my sister as well as your wife. And if the chief thinks an autopsy would serve any useful purpose, I'm in favor of it.
But what useful purpose?
An autopsy would show whether there was anything in her system that would make her unconscious,
What
Mr. Bolton.
difference does it make? She's dead. Autopsy won't bring her back.
Did she have any insurance, Mr. Bolton?
Yes, we had a joint policy for $20,000 payable to the survivor.
And this farm, who gets that?
Well, I don't know. We never discussed it.
Well, you get it, Bolton.
Huh?
Kay wrote me she'd made a new will after she married you, leaving you everything.
I didn't know. Well, there won't be any autopsy, and that's final.
As Kay's brother, I have something to say about that, and if there's any suspicion that her death wasn't accidental...
You have any reason to think that, Mr. McEwen?
Well, why else would you want an autopsy? And why would you want to know who benefits by her death? If there's any doubt, I want it cleared up. And you should too, Bolton.
Well, I do, Mac, of course,
Well,
but...
then just sign this paper giving your consent.
Well, very well. Give it here.
There you are.
Mr. Bolton, I don't like to butt in, but I can't find the housekeeper.
Well,
no
she went
place.
to her room, Sam. She's all upset.
Oh. Well, Mr. Mack, that 5 gallons of ice cream Mr. Bolton got for the party tomorrow, she didn't put in the deep freeze, and it's all melted. I was wondering...
Throw it out. Do anything you want with it. Only get out of here and go back to your work.
Oh, yes, sir.
Who's that, Chief?
That's Sam Webb, the hired hand.
What you doing here, Chief? Ain't nothing wrong, is there?
Yes, Sam, it's Mrs. Bolton. She's dead.
No. Wrecked the car, did she?
What makes you think that?
Huh? Why, just the first thing that popped into my head, I guess. Besides, I thought she wasn't in no condition to drive when she come out to the barn and drove off.
What? You mean she was ill?
Oh, no, ma'am. She was mad. Blazing mad, if you ask me. Folks can't keep their mind on their driving when they're like that.
What were you doing in the barn? I thought I told you to mend that fence at the bottom of the west pasture.
Well, I finished up early, Mr. Bolton. So I thought I'd clean out the stalls and do some repairing. I was there when you come in.
Sam, did Mrs. Bolton tell you what she was angry about?
No, sir, but she was good and mad.
Oh, it wasn't anything, Mr. Carter. Bolton was late getting back with the car, and Kay had an appointment in Elm City. She was mad because she was going to be late.
I couldn't help being late. I was delayed.
Was there a quarrel, Mr. Bolton?
Of course not. Kay was always flying off the handle, but it didn't mean anything. I sent Mac out to the car for the rest of the supplies I'd brought back while I tried to talk her out of it, but I couldn't.
I see. Well, thanks for giving your consent to the autopsy, Mr. Bolton. May I answer some very important questions? Oh, good morning.
Hello, Carter. Miss Bowen.
Hello.
Oh, gosh, what a night. I was down at the blame garage till 6 o'clock this morning.
Oh, did the mechanic find anything suspicious?
Well, the car was smashed up pretty bad, but he swears the wreck didn't affect nothing that could have caused the accident.
Did he check the steering gear, the brakes?
Yeah, and the muffler, too. Nothing had been tampered with.
And the autopsy showed absolutely no trace of carbon monoxide in her lungs or blood. No other poisonous gas, for that matter.
And she wasn't drugged either.
I guess we was wrong about Bolton doing it. Maybe she did fall asleep at the wheel.
No, I doubt that, Chief. Anyone who was as upset and angry as Sam said Mrs. Bolton was just wouldn't doze off.
Are you still trying to make out it was more than an accident, are you?
Oh, we're sure it was.
Well, now, if Bolton caused that wreck without tampering with the car and without drugging her in any way, he's committed a perfect crime. A murder without a single clue.
I wouldn't say that, Chief. Every unexplained fact is a clue. And there's several in this case.
Such as what?
Well, why was Sam so sure she'd been killed in an auto wreck? Why should her dying words have been about murder for insurance? And why was she driving with the heater turned out?
Okay, if you're looking for unexplained facts, what about the ice cream?
Well, what about it?
Well, now, Bolton brought that back from town at 4 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
And when we was there at 7:30, it was all melted, according to Sam.
Oh, well, that's only natural. The housekeeper forgot to put it in the deep freeze.
Miss Bowen, we get them 5-gallon containers of ice cream for picnics and such. We get them early in the morning. And they're still as hard as a rock when we eat supper.
By George, that's it.
Huh?
Huh? Well, what's what?
That's what killed Mrs. Bolton. The weapon that vanished into thin air.
Vanished?
Literally and completely, without leaving a trace.
What? Then there's no way of proving it, is there?
Not unless we can get a confession. And anybody smart enough to think of a scheme like that won't be easily bluffed.
Now, look, Carter, where would you get a weapon that would vanish that way?
At your local creamery, just as Bolton did.
Oh, Nick, you're not saying that Mrs. Bolton was murdered with 5 gallons of ice cream?
No? If it wasn't for that ice cream, she'd be alive right now.
Oh, Nick.
Come on, let's drive out to the farm. Now I've got something to work on.
I know, Carter. I carried that container of ice cream into the house from the car without opening it.
But, Bolton...
Yes, McEwen, were you going to say something?
Well, only that when I went through the kitchen to get the other things out of the car, I noticed that the seal on the container was broken.
Well, I didn't break it. Perhaps the
Oh,
housekeeper...
no, Mr. Bolton. I asked her. She was upstairs at the time.
Well, what's the ice cream got to do with it anyway, Mr. Carter?
Plenty, McEwen. Those 5-gallon containers are in 2 sections. One for the ice cream itself, and one that holds dry ice to keep it from melting.
So what?
Did you ever notice how drowsy you get in the crowded room where the air's stale?
Well, sure. That's because the oxygen in the air has been used up.
And replaced with carbon dioxide, which people have exhaled. That's what happens when we breathe.
Well, come to the point, Carter.
All right, I will. When I examined your car just after the wreck, Mr. Bolton, I found a few small pieces of dry ice in the heater. Dry ice is nothing but carbon dioxide in a solid form. In the heater of your wife's car, it melted, fast, and flooded the car with carbon dioxide.
And with all the windows closed, it must have been 10 times as bad as the most crowded, stuffy room you ever saw.
And that's why she went to sleep at the wheel.
That's fantastic. You think somebody took the dry ice out of that ice cream container and put it in the heater of the car
To make her wreck the car and kill herself. Yeah, Mr. Bolton, that's exactly what we think.
Then it must have been Mac.
Why, that's a lie.
You went through the kitchen when I left the ice cream and then went out to the car for the rest of the things. You must have opened the package and...
Are you accusing me of murdering my own sister?
It had to be you. Nobody else could have done it.
No? Well, who got her to take out that insurance policy?
Huh?
Who inherits this farm and everything else she owns?
That doesn't mean...
I don't get anything out of her death, and I don't want to. But you get
Now,
plenty.
calm down,
I'll bet...
Mac, calm down.
She was all I had. And he killed her. He killed her.
I did not. You did it yourself. And now you're trying
All
to...
right, hold
That's
it, hold it. I know how we can find out who put that dry ice in the heater.
How?
Ask Sam, your hired man.
Sam?
What would he know about it?
He was in the barn from the time you drove in with the ice cream, Mr. Bolton, until your wife left about 10 minutes later. Dry ice melts fast, very fast. To be effective, it'd have to be put in sometime during that 10 minutes.
Sure. You're right, Mr. Carter. Sam must have seen him putting that stuff in the heater. That's why he figured Kay was killed in a wreck.
Yeah, maybe he didn't think nothing of it at the time, but afterwards he realized what he saw. And then maybe he figured he could get paid for not talking.
Well, he'll talk now. He'll talk or I'll break him in two.
All right, no, McEwen. You and Bolton will stay here with the chief. Patsy and I'll go talk with Sam. And after we do, Chief, I think you'll have a new boarder at the county jail.
Nick, you didn't really find any dry ice in the heater of that car, did you?
Why, of course not, Patsy. I told you I'd have to bluff.
Yeah, but if Sam did see something, it won't be a bluff any longer.
Oh, yes, it will. He may have seen something, but he couldn't tell what was actually going on inside the car from back in the stalls where he was working.
No, I guess not.
But maybe we can use Sam's testimony to frighten the killer into giving himself away. Oh, here, this must be Sam's shack.
Uh-huh. He must be here. We know he's nowhere else on the farm.
Yeah. Let's see if the door's locked. No, it isn't. Come on in.
Right. Oh, Nick, look. They're on the floor.
Oh, that's Sam.
Nick, he's dead, isn't he?
Yeah. Shot through the head. Probably sometime last night. Look around the floor. See if you can find an empty cartridge.
Right.
If he was killed with an automatic, there's a chance the empty shell's on the floor somewhere.
Well, if it is, I'll find it.
Here. Here's something.
What is it?
Somebody knelt down beside the body. There's a perfect knee print and a smear of blood. You can even see the weave of the material the trousers were made of. Some sort of coarse tweed.
Nick, I found it.
The cartridge shell?
Yes, it was under the table. Here.
Uh-huh. Now we can really get down to business.
Yes, this time we've got a weapon that can't vanish into thin air.
An empty cartridge case, the first bit of concrete evidence the wife killer has left in a series of 5 murders. But Nick still faces the problem of proving his guilt. We'll see what happens in just a moment. An important announcement. Coming next week on Nick Carter, Old Dutch Cleanser's big new contest. Listen so you can get an early start in this easy, fascinating contest that pays off with loads of valuable prizes. And remember, we've activated Seismotite in Old Dutch Cleanser. Its amazing sudsing action sweeps away dirt and stains, cuts grease on contact, cleans fast, safe, sure, leaves no gritty sediment, rinses away completely, saves you time and work, helps you keep your house at its shining best. New sudsing Old Dutch Cleanser is at your grocer's now in the same familiar package. Get 2 cans tomorrow. 1 for the kitchen, 1 for the bathroom. Old Dutch Cleanser, the only cleanser made with activated Seismotite. Now, back to The Case of the Vanishing Weapon. Today's adventure with Nick Carter, brought to you by Old Dutch Cleanser. At the farmhouse, Nick and the chief are trying to find the automatic with which Sam Webb, the Bolton's hired hand, was killed. Mac has admitted owning such a gun, and they've gone to his room to get it.
There you are, Mr. Carter. But I swear I haven't touched that gun since I came back 2 weeks ago.
Did Bolton know where you kept it, Mac?
Well, I don't know, Chief, but it wouldn't have been hard to find.
I didn't even know he had a gun.
Oh, this is a 38. Sam was killed with a 32.
A 32? Then Bolton must have used Kay's gun.
What are you talking about? Kay didn't own a gun.
Why, you're a liar. She had a 32 automatic for years, kept at her bedside table, and you know it.
That's not true. You can come and look for yourself, Chief. Our room is right across the hall. But you won't find any gun there.
Yeah, don't expect to, not now.
Oh, here's your gun, McEwen.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Carter. But Kay did have a gun. Charlie must have seen it hundreds of times.
Don't worry. We'll get at the truth.
There, look for yourself. Do you see a gun in that drawer? Kay wouldn't have a gun in the house.
All right, let's forget about that for a minute. Who owns a tweed suit?
A tweed suit, Mr. Carter? Why?
We found evidence proving that Sam's killer was wearing a suit of coarse tweed at the time of the murder. You have one?
Why, no.
Neither do I.
Well, you shouldn't have said that, Bolton. I've seen you wearing a tweed suit 100 times.
Well, I did have a tweed suit, but Kay gave it away last week. It was worn out.
Who'd she give it to?
I don't know. She didn't
Why,
say.
Bolton, I saw that suit hanging in your closet only yesterday. I'll bet it's there right now. What? What's gone?
Naturally.
Of course it is. Any fool would know enough to get rid of a piece of evidence like that.
I tell you, I haven't had it for over a week.
Wait a minute. You went down in the cellar carrying a bundle this morning, Bolton.
That was the garbage.
Mrs. Lawrence always puts the garbage in a paper bag. The bundle you had was wrapped in newspaper.
It was not. It was a paper bag.
And then I heard the furnace door.
I always burn the garbage in the furnace. You know that.
Bolton, suppose we take a look in that furnace and see what else you was burning.
Here's another scrap of tweed that didn't burn.
That's part of your suit, ain't it, Bolton?
Yes, but I didn't put it there. Mac did it. He's framing me.
Oh, sure.
He is, I tell you. Everything you found could have been done by him, couldn't it? He could have put that dry ice in the car heater as well as me. He could have shot Sam and put that suit in the furnace.
And
Now,
wore
couldn't
the
he?
suit to kill Sam, too, I guess. Why, you blame fool. Anybody can see that Mac couldn't get into your clothes to shoehorn. He's twice big as you are.
And I never owned a tweed suit in my life.
Anyway, the knee print by Sam's body had exactly the same weave as this tweed that was burned in the furnace.
Now, wait a minute.
Did you find something else, Nick?
I'll say I did down among the ashes. Look.
That's it. That's Kay's gun.
I never saw that gun before in all my life.
Any fingerprints on it, Carter?
Afraid not, Chief. The whole outside is burned clean.
Yes, but a ballistics test will show if it's the gun that Sam was killed with. Won't it, Nick?
Without a doubt.
Even if it's the same gun, that doesn't prove anything.
Well, here's something that does, Bolton. A perfect set of fingerprints.
Prints? Well, I thought you said the gun was burned clean.
The outside was, yes. But there's a fine set here on the cartridge clip. I thought they might have been overlooked.
That's smart thinking, Carter.
Well, how come the cartridges didn't explode in the fire, Nick?
The clip's empty, Patsy.
Oh.
But the prints are nice and clear.
They're not my prints. I never saw that gun.
Yeah? Well, now, I'll just take that clip over to the county seat and let the fingerprint man there have a look at him.
Oh, if you don't mind, Chief, I'd rather take this to the fingerprint lab in the city.
Huh? What's the matter with Joe Parker over at the county seat?
Well, he may be perfectly all right, but... Well, look, let me have my own way, will you, please? I'll stay at the hotel in Elm City tonight, drive into the city tomorrow, and have a report you can depend on before tomorrow evening.
Okay, keep the blame clip. And you, Bolton, come on. I'm locking you up where you can't get out to commit no more murders.
Who's there? Who's in the room? Who is it?
Don't move, Mr. Carter. You're a fine target under that bed lamp.
McEwen. What are you doing here?
I came to get something that belongs to me. That clip with the fingerprints on it.
What? And those are your prints. Bolton was telling the truth. You killed Sam.
Sure I did. Couldn't let him tell about seeing me put that dry ice in the heater of Kay's car, could I? And he said he had been in the barn at the time. I had to get rid of him.
And all the evidence against Bolton. You planted it yourself.
Why not? Somebody had to be the patsy. And I could see you suspected him already. Nobody knew I had that .32. So I said it belonged to Kay. And who can prove that it didn't?
And you planted it in the furnace for us to find, together with a tweed suit.
Sure. That suit was the smartest part of the whole frame-up. Kay gave it to Sam. It was hanging right there in front of me when I shot him.
But you couldn't have worn it. It was too small for you.
No. But I could wrap it around my knee and then make a print in that blood stain, couldn't I? Then tell you I saw Bolton trying to burn it.
You thought of everything, didn't you?
Everything but that cartridge clip with my fingerprints on it. Where is it, Carter? Or do I put a bullet in your head?
All right, you win. It's in the left-hand top dresser drawer, wrapped in a handkerchief.
Yeah? Thanks for making it easy. First, we'll wipe these prints out. And then, Mr. Carter, I'm afraid I'll have to get rid of you.
And now, hold on, McEwen. You've destroyed the proof against you, and I let it go at that.
I can't let you talk about this little visit.
Look, McEwen, don't
Shut
do
up.
it.
I said I was going to get rid of you, and I am. So...
As Mac points his gun at Nick's head and pulls the trigger, he stands only a few feet away, too close to miss. We'll see what happens in just a moment. Here's a wash day tip. Keep your washer sparkling clean inside and out with wonderful new Sudsing Old Dutch Cleanser. Yes, a touch of Old Dutch Cleanser cuts grease on contact, sweeps away dirt and stains almost like magic. You'll be amazed at the new sudsing action of Old Dutch Cleanser. Snowy white, leaves no gritty sediment, rinses away completely. It's been granted the Good Housekeeping seal. Yes, ladies, for faster, easier cleaning than you've dreamed possible, switch to new Sudsing Old Dutch Cleanser, the only cleanser made with activated seismotite. And next week, Old Dutch Cleanser's wonderful new contest starts. Easy to enter, easy to win. It's loads of fun with loads of valuable prizes. Hear all about this sensational new contest and how you may win next week on Nick Carter. Now for the conclusion of The Case of the Vanishing Weapon. Today's adventure with Nick Carter, brought to you by new wonderful Old Dutch Cleanser. In Nick's hotel room, he faces a killer with a gun who says,
I said I was going to get rid of you, and I am. So... You had a gun all the time, under the bedclothes.
Sorry, Mac. I tried to warn you.
Nick, are you all right?
I'm okay, Patsy. But our friend here has a bullet in his arm. Come on in.
If you're all down a shorthand, Nick, the microphone picked up every
You
word
mean
he said.
this was a trap?
You bet it was. See, I expected you to come for that cartridge clip.
If my gun hadn't jammed...
It didn't jam. I took all the bullets out of it when I examined it out at the farmhouse today. But I couldn't be sure you hadn't discovered that and reloaded it, so I had to shoot first.
What's the matter there? Who fired that gun? What's going on?
Everything's under control. Call the chief of police, will you?
Sure, Mr. Carter, sure. I'll get him here in 2 shakes.
Where's your proof, Carter? My fingerprints aren't on the cartridge clip anymore.
Your confession before 2 witnesses is proof enough, McEwen. And as for those fingerprints, I was bluffing you.
Why, you
So far as I know, there weren't any prints on that clip.
Nick, how did you know Wayne McEwen killed his sister and Sam Webb?
Well, I was pretty sure of it from the moment we found out how McEwen's sister was killed.
Done that.
Mm-hmm. Furthermore, every bit of evidence we had against Bolton came directly from McEwen.
Chief, did you find out why he killed his sister?
Yeah, he told us all about it at the jailhouse. Seems his bridge building business ain't been so good these last few years, so McEwen drummed up a sideline of getting married and then killing off his wives for their insurance.
Oh, then he was the one Mrs. Bolton was talking about just before she died.
Right, Patsy.
Yeah, but how'd you ever find out about this?
McEwen says she was cleaning up his room the day before she was killed, and she came across some of his private papers that he'd forgotten to put away.
Uh-huh.
She didn't know he'd been married at all, so when she found a marriage certificate, she got curious.
Oh.
And what she found in the rest of the stuff gave her a pretty good idea of what'd been going on.
Then that night she accused him of killing the 2 girls, and he admitted it. When he asked her what she was going to do about it, she said she hadn't made up her mind.
Well, if I'd been in her place, I'd have turned him over to the police.
Oh, she wanted to, Miss Bowen, but he was her only brother, and she couldn't quite make up her mind to do it.
But Mac didn't dare to take any chances, so he killed her.
Yeah, he was pretty clever about it, too. He almost got away with it.
Yeah, but when he killed Sam, he outsmarted himself.
Well, you know the old saying, Nick. Give a killer enough rope and he'll hang himself.
So he will, Patsy. So he will. Every time.
That's the last of them.
Okay, Patsy, that's all for now. You better go home and change. Remember, we're meeting Bill and his wife at 7:30 for dinner.
Well, how about after dinner? I want to know how to dress.
Well, Bill said something about taking in an amusement park and ending up with a boat ride on the river in the moonlight.
Oh, hold on. Take it easy, Carter.
Hey, for heaven's sake, Patsy.
Amusement park, boat rides, redheads, penicillin.
Okay, I get it.
I don't want to end up at the bottom of the river just because the ticket seller was a beautiful redhead who posed as a
Hey,
model.
hold on, Patsy. Let's tell about that adventure next week. We'll call it The Case of the Purloined Penicillin.
Ladies, have you discovered Delrich margarine? Delicious, rich Delrich makes friends at first taste. Full flavored, it's the perfect spread for bread, rolls, toast. Try Delrich in your cooking and baking, too. Mighty good, mighty economical. Only Delrich gives you the original easy color pack, the easy, modern way to color margarine. And, where state laws permit, ask for Delrich in gold and yellow quarters. Delrich, America's new favorite. Del for delicious, rich for rich, full flavor. Get Delrich margarine tomorrow, for Delrich makes friends at first taste. Nick Carter, Master Detective, is presented each week at this same time by the Cudahy Packing Company. It is produced and directed by Jock McGregor and is copyrighted by Street and Smith Publications, Incorporated. Lon Clark is starred as Nick, and Charlotte Manson is featured as Patsy. Today's script was written by Jim Parsons, with original music played by Henry Silverne. This program is fictional, and any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental. This is Michael Fitzmaurice saying, when minutes count, use new, wonderful Old Dutch Cleanser. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.